We are starting day 4 of Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. We are at the point of no return for the main story, and because for whatever reason they made this game an open world game, and you can't go back after you finish the main story, we're going to be going and doing some of the side cases and just exploring the world and working on missable achievements. We've already picked up a lot of other cases in the world, so we're just going to be, let's see, Facebook. Eel hunting, is this the one? Okay. This is the one where you have to know for sure where the warehouse is, because if you go in, you mess it up. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. All right. We have to capture Friedrich Panzer, the boss of the Eels gang. Our service has been led to believe that he can be found in one of his warehouses in Silverton, which we cannot tell. Be sure to assess the situation carefully. You have one chance at this. If you enter the wrong warehouse, he'll escape. Needless to say, that would be unacceptable. So we're doing this for Mycroft, Sherlock's older brother. He's always been kind of a dick in the books. Hey, Gypsy, how's it going? The informant can be found near warehouse number 3. An ex-military man who lost his eye in battle. All right, so warehouse number 3, and a guy with an eye patch. How much for the fish? What we need to tell him. All right. Play some Monster Hunter. How's Monster Hunter? There was a big update for that a couple days ago, right? And I know Kai went really fucking hard, like 12 hours straight playing Monster Hunter Thursday. All right. We need to go to warehouse 3. For the informant. Also bought FS7 remake material Ultimania. I don't even know what that is. Is that PC or mobile? I pin it? Silverton. Oh, it's a book. Of like lore book or? Okay. One we need to go to. Concept book goes into detail with development, concept art, models, the usual. Oh, okay. I've got an art book for Final Fantasy IX from way, way long ago, like 20 something years ago. Right. Our closest fast travel point is going to be East Station. Oh. Gives like little bits of details of what's coming next. I'm curious to see the deviation from the original story. Oh, it borderline confirms some of the theories. I haven't like dug in deep into the theories since like game first came out. I'm really curious if they're going to do it to save a certain character who dies in the original, and I know anybody watching this probably knows who that character is, but in 25 years, I still don't want to be the dick that ruins that moment for somebody who's never played the game before. Alright, so the missable achievement for this mission is... Oh. Tells me what the right warehouse to go to. Oh, alright. Alright, so we don't even need to go, because now I know where it is. Alright. That's a discussion. A discussion of whether or not it should be, whether or not that's still a spoiler to be, kept secret 25 years later. Alright. There's a video, like, right after Remake came out that, Maximilian dude was involved in, and it was, like, a real deep dive into stuff. Love to get some people together before and or after Crisis Core Remake and talk about where we think it's going. See, I've played the original multiple times. I've seen Advent Children multiple times. But I don't like all the other stuff involved. I'm clueless on. So I would be down. I definitely think I would need to play Crisis Core before I got any deeper in. I went hard on Final Fantasy when I was in high school, mostly because my girlfriend at the time was really into it. And then once we broke up and like I played through 7 and 8 and 9, I was just like, okay, I'm kind of, and 10, like, kind of done. Fish heads, slappy happy fish heads.
Who the hell is that? Get him!
I'm coming for you.
Oh, take a rest, my friend.
I'm coming for you.
Overcome him, don't rush.
I couldn't miss the party.
Ow, boxed
No
his
more
ears?
crime
Fuck.
for you until next. The snuff's ready.
Oh. Right, too far away to do that.
Oh, don't cry, you'll live.
Alright. Steam makes me angry.
Too simple.
That's
Give 'em the pepper snuff.
That's it was a PSP game originally, right? The fuckboy o'clock here? Fuckboy hours are constantly
I couldn't miss the party.
in England or Coronado, wherever the fuck this is.
Don't bother moving. The snuff's ready. Time to knock.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Got like a metal base plate.
I'm coming for you.
Too
Okay.
simple. Give him the pepper snuff. Take a rest, my friend.
Okay. I remember when the PSP first came out, because it came out when I was working electronics retail, and I remember putting the UMD, when they were releasing movies on UMD. That one went nowhere fast. This is a fucking clown car. Where are they coming from? There's doors all over the place that they just walk in from, apparently.
I couldn't miss the party. I couldn't miss the party.
Hey, we get it. You couldn't miss the party.
Time to knock this guy out.
I'm coming.
I don't want to know you're coming, my guy.
Too simple. The snuff's ready.
McGee, how's it going? Welcome
Don't
back.
cry, you'll live.
Did I do it?
I'm coming.
Oh, is this the boss now? Oh, okay. Oh, arrest 25 enemies, alright. Not the achievement I was thinking was gonna pop.
He's all yours now. Go for it. Don't bother moving. You've lost.
What are you playing today, McGee? Oh yeah, I forgot you're going back and forth about whether or not you're gonna get the
Is
Switch and
captured,
Metroid.
but alive. Now to report to Miss Sertle.
Is it gonna pop the achievement? Or do I have to go to the lady? Oh, you bought it, but you don't have the Switch. There we go. Oh, are you just gonna borrow Chris's Switch since he doesn't really use it all that much? That's the strat right there. All right, where's Mrs. Sertle? Oh, newspaper. Oh, I bought a full tank of gas. Too bad I don't own a car. Can you afford to own a car if you buy a tank of gas? Basically charging an arm and a leg now. Newspaper. There we go. That's the scheme. That's a solid scheme. Little schemer.
I deduced the location of Friedrich Panzer and was able to apprehend him.
So I heard. What a coup. Congratulations are in order. And a new article in the paper. Perhaps sterling stranger squashes smugglers?
How kind of you. I'm sure with little more thought you will land on the perfect headline.
Huh? With a little more thought, you're no writer, Mr. Holmes. Leave it to someone who knows what sells. Since you're here, Mr. Holmes, how about an interview? Strictly on background? Get to know the real you. Mycroft is rather tight-lipped, as you know.
Information is Mycroft's currency, and he does not disperse it lightly. He will tell you a barefaced lie without hesitation if it advances his cause. As for your request, I'm afraid the real me pales in comparison to your vivid imagination. An interview would do us both a disservice.
Perhaps it's best to let the mystery be. Now, on to other matters. We have another case for you. Are you interested?
Hoping he eventually gets high enough that stupid people stay off the road. I don't think it'll ever get that high. Because dumb fuck hours in California are 24/7 when it comes to driving. People in the U.S. don't have the physical or mental capacity to walk anywhere. You're not wrong. I'm dreading driving down to the Bay Area in a couple days, and it's gonna be like a full tank of gas both ways. I'll take the case.
I'd never hear the end of it from Mycroft if I declined, so please, Miss Sertle, fill me in.
I cannot. Your brother insisted that the contents of this envelope were for your eyes only. I can merely wish you a clear mind and a fleet foot.
Missing Shopkeeper. Okay. Let's read this letter from our brother. One of our undercover agents disappeared a couple days ago. Your task is to find out what happened to him and, if possible, retrieve the sensitive item he was carrying. He was last seen leaving his bookshop, which is located in northern Old City at the eastern end of Cedo Street. Angelo Dondolo? Rivadirci, whatever. A short man of Italian origin. Had a stack of books with him and wore a green hat. He has a tattoo of 7 stars on his right forearm. And the sensitive item he's covering is a book by F.D. Has a red cover. Okay. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to fast travel anywhere anyway. Not pushing a cart full of groceries 5 miles up a 65-degree hill. Don't blame you. Alright, so Old City, an end of Cedo Street. Cedo Street, okay. Like vaguely this-ish area. So, did you basically get Metroid Dread for free based on all your discounts and coupons or whatever, McGee? A light speed maneuver? Pretty much? Nice. Alright, oh. Alright, that looks like a bookstore. Alright.
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days.
Oh, letter. Angela, I've talked with my boys over at Smithy. It's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair and I'll work my magic on them. They'll be as good as new in no time. I chat with a physician. He confirmed my suspicions. Your back problems may be connected to the broken metal inlay in your shoes. I recommend you cease to wear them until they have been repaired. Ismail, alright? And we need to find a cobbler. Well,
You did wear your favorite boots. Such devotion.
play Dread mode off rip. You want him to enjoy the game, right, Gypsy?
Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign.
Oh, is this like a oven? There. Oh. A bookmark.
A colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision. This must have left a grievous wound.
A nightstick? Actually, it kind of looks like the nightstick my dad had when I was growing up.
Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least. 11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some
Oh,
considerable
you have to beat the game to unlock that difficult.
Tasty
Okay.
job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless.
Oh. Albanian guard. What? What fucking character decisions? What? What is this guy all about? Cordonian baker, spicing, play string. How can you tell these things? All right. We need to track him.
I need you back.
I never left.
Yay, I'm almost Jennifer Garner. Thank you for the 29 months. I get it, because 13 going on 30. It's played on assist mode like Celeste, McGee. Alright. They're not going to talk to us like this. Oop. Leave me alone, Mum. I look like Robert Pattinson and the Batman.
May I ask you something?
Of course. Let me help you.
Castle Road in Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler's shop and rode off. Okay.
Help me, please.
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Kind of looks like RE2 remake Leon when he's dressed up. Oh, when he's in his regular outfit. You don't need to talk to John being a weirdo.
You're close. Very close. Trust me, Sherry.
Alright. The homies say Castle Road and Old City. Okay, so that's right near here. Drunk man in the cart near the cobbler's shop. Okay. It's open? Nope. Shame you can't parkour. Keep me in Celeste game without assist mode. Can't remember when you started using it. Halfway through the B-sides maybe? Oh, that's because you're a pro gamer. Alright, cobbler shop. Alright, that's a bakery. Oh, oh. Smudged blood. Irregular tracks, deep imprints. What are you working on tonight, DDA? More Destiny grind? Man's got addicted again. So McGee, you'll appreciate this. So DDA and I beat the game, Operation Tango, last night with both characters. Finally, go figure. The achievement for all achievements didn't pop because they include the DLC now as the achievements. So we have to do the DLC to get the completion.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat.
Which we were able to
Someone desperately tried
get the
to
first
stop
gold medal.
bleeding. I think I found
With
the
enough
place
trial
where
and error.
Angela.
Okay. All right. Let's get out of this mode. And let's do this. Not look like a bum. Look like Leon.
I'm coming for you.
I couldn't miss the party.
Fuck you.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Fuck you and your hat.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Ready for some pain.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Is there an
No more
achievement
crime for
DDA
you.
for
The
killing
snuff's ready.
a certain number of people? I got one for arresting.
Not that easy.
Don't cry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Can't give him the pepper snuff until I get the armor off him.
We can overcome the brute now.
I think there's one for killing like 15 enemies. Okay.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready. It's all yours now. Oh. I thought we were against murder.
We're fine with murder if it gets us achievements.
Time to knock this. Oh, you killed him.
In the eyes. Alright, is there achievement tracking? Nope. No achievement tracking. Arrest 25 and kill 15. Okay. I think we're at like, that's like 4 or 5 kills now. Alright.
The bandits had as much fun as they could. Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these?
I think you did in one of the bandit layers because you didn't care about your score. Oh, okay.
They were tracking down Angelo.
If you arrest, you get money. If you kill, you don't get money. That's a finger.
A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty.
Always and he spelled forever with 2 F's and no V's.
An engraving inside. Together, always and forever.
I guess one of my students became a jewelry maker.
A primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way.
Right. Where we need to go? Chris' side hustle. Making rings or... Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh, engraving them with typosis? Dude.
He sustained a great
Spelled his
many
own
injuries.
name wrong earlier in Shiz's stream. Man's in shambles.
At last, I found you, Angelo. They severed his finger while he was still alive.
Alright. Okay, missable achievement here. In the objective, Bandit's Lair. Head over to the other cell. Check the mattress. Ugh. Gonna be jism in the mattress?
Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Check the mattress and use concentration mode on the mattress to see a bloody footprint and loose tile on the ground. Was it? Where are the sparrows to match the nautical tattoo? It is a mystery. Oh, interact with it outside of concentration?
Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Is there an autosave on this game? Okay. It's called Read It and Weep. I should have fucking saved after the last mission. Actually, I think I did. Skip combat. I'll just get my kills. Easy enough.
I'm coming for you.
No, you killed him. Hey, you could have kept him alive.
I could have, but
You can overcome the brute now.
dude, homie took so many shots to the chest. What the
I
fuck?
thought we were against murder. Hey, you could have kept him alive. No,
Can I fucking run? Hello?
I thought we were against murder. Hey, you could have kept him alive.
Missing Shopkeeper, yeah.
Time to knock. No, you killed him. He's all yours now. I thought we were against murder. Hey, you could have kept him alive.
Finger slipped. Alright, let's make a save here.
The bandits had as much fun as they could. They were tracking down Angelo. Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these? An engraving inside, together always and forever. A primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way. A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty.
Okay, so I'm just double checking I got all the items. Oh, okay. I think it's because I missed some shit.
Quite a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author. He sustained a great many injuries. At last, I found you, Angelo. They severed his finger while he was still alive.
Alright.
Mycroft should know about this.
Okay, and then pin Bandit's Lair. Alright, so it says use concentration mode on the mattress to see if, or inspect the mattress, then use concentration mode on it.
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Okay, there we go. I think it's because I was missing those other pieces.
What did you hide, Angelo?
Seems like Mycroft will get the book he wanted after all. Do you think it has
There
a
we go.
coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Alright. Now we need to go back to, what's her face? To settle? Turtle? Turtle? I like turtles. Newspaper.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
Oh, apparently it's her fiance, so I'm not going to tell her.
With Mycroft involved, I'm not sure I can say more. I suggest you take this up with him.
After all our time together, this is how the story ends? With a whimper? I thought you were a servant of truth, Mr. Holmes.
Alright. And then the last of the Mycroft cases is Love, Death, and Cordona. Alright. Oh, this is for Emilio Estevao. Literally, his name is Emilio Estevao. Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. He is supposed to meet his blackmailer atop the Old City Bridge Tower. Observe from a distance, establish the blackmailer's identity. Report back to Mr. Estevao, who will be waiting at my home. Patio of the Primrose Cafe at the western side of the Old City Bridge in Scaladio will be a good vantage. Alright. Go ahead. An idiot. I forgot immediately. Old City Bridge. All right. Going to be over here.
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all.
Yeah, let's save since we finished that last one.
Return for more.
Oh, there's
Here,
John.
grab a seat.
You even brought a book, huh?
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Oh, come on, let's get closer. We can't see anything from here.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail. We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Go! Oh, not a pretty sight, this.
Ugh. Wait. Oh, for a moment I thought his head was turned around backwards.
Head trauma, fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now. He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade.
What's happened? Oh, who is it?
There we go.
My goodness.
A key, and where there's a key, there's a lock. The knife is missing.
I'm assuming the knife is what killed him. He got killed with his own knife.
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the dance macabre.
No signs of life, no pulse. I'm declaring Corporal Ridley dead.
Iron key. In that.
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything's under control.
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower, and not without help, it seems. I need to inspect the scene, and quickly.
The corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without telling him. But now... Wait, are you saying it's a murder?
No, I'm saying it was a very elaborately staged Suicune, where he stabbed himself 6 times and then yeeted himself off a tower.
A brief examination of the body was enough for me to conclude that he was murdered by a blade of Ottoman origin.
You can't possibly be so certain.
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep stab wounds which were inflicted with great force. They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade, such as an Ottoman jambir or a Gurkha kukri. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island, so the conclusion is quite obvious.
Amazing. You do seem more than competent. All right, go in. I'll wait here for the police.
Did you see anything suspicious?
No, sir, nothing. Corporal Ridley had to attend to some private matters upstairs. No one went in, no one came out. Oh, but that means the killer is still inside. Are you sure you want to go in alone?
I'm not alone. I have my friend with me.
Your friend? You mean your gun? There's no one at...
Never mind, I'll be fine.
The killer's gone. Vanished into thin air.
So I downloaded Devil's Daughter and Crimes and Punishments last night, since I had them from Games with Gold. Is Watson a
Exactly
figment of
100
his
numbers.
imagination in those
You
two,
didn't
or?
touch them. This cigarette is still smouldering.
Mud. Sweaty odor.
Can you smell the body odor, John? Someone's been hiding in here. Someone sweaty.
Unless it's a laundry chest. But then it's a different
Oh, is he a
mystery
Fall
altogether.
Guys
The
player?
case of the vanishing sweaty pantaloons.
COD player?
This blade is a naval officer's dirk. Sharp and well cared for. The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean.
Okay, so that means... time to put together with our imagination. Wasn't a character in the other game? Oh, okay, that's weird. They would go so off book, no pun intended, with Sherlock Holmes. And, you know, John Watson.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ridley was attacked by his blackmailer, but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
All right. Let's go. Gone wrong. Oh, there's the blood.
Come on, let's take the rope down.
I'd rather take the stairs.
Ah, what a bore.
You didn't see somebody ziplining out?
So what happened? Was there anyone upstairs?
No, the killer escaped. We're dealing with a carefully planned assassination. What can you tell me about the deceased?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks by the bridge.
Okay,
but
just
I
not a
can't say I
fucked
knew
up
him well.
imagination version?
Maybe someone at the barracks could tell you more.
Do you know if the corporal had any enemies? Someone who would want him dead?
No, none that I know of. But then again, there's always the Ottomans. They'd want all of us soldiers dead, I reckon.
Man, imagine getting in a war with fucking furniture. Am I an unsafe staircase? No, why?
I'm on guard, Sherry, so don't worry.
Because I look like I could use a railing. Well played.
Ooh, who's it?
That's- well done. I'm gonna have to use that as a pickup line.
That was a rough landing.
I had a kid tell me, this is going back almost a decade now. Like, what you gotta do is go up to a girl, tell her she dropped something, and when she says yes, or it says, what was it? Say, your standards, go out with me. Wonder whatever happened to that kid. He's probably pimping it up big style now in college or something.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Disturbing is more like it.
Alright. Oh. The murder weapon.
Aha. A curved knife covered in fresh blood. There we go. I doubt that this eagle is purely ornamental.
Careful, Sherry. Locals aren't too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife here.
Leave it.
Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Go away! What?
Alright, shit.
Don't! No! What? That's sacred!
Alright. We got that. You go find the barracks. Requisitioned house near the bridge in the old city. I can ask about him there. Alright. The house is here-ish.
Go away from it!
The barracks are off limit to civilians.
Alright, so I have to get a Marine uniform then. Is there a salesperson? Oh, clothing trader.
Don't miss out on my uni. Let's pick something that suits you.
Semen all over. Whoever did the flavor text in a lot of this game is fucking sassy. I'll give them that.
Be careful with what you've taken.
You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Oh well.
Alright. How do you do, fellow seaman?
May I ask for your assistance?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
Known Lothario, he has recently ended his promiscuous ways after meeting the One. Gave up on fucking everybody else because he fell in love with Neo? Okay.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Is this familiar to you?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Ridley's blood is on Ottoman hands.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Ridley's blood is on Ottoman hands. I just know it.
Oh, alright. Well, I fucked that up.
Ridley's blood is Ridley's blood
Okay.
is on Ottoman hands. I just know it.
So the correct ones are take revenge, general will speak in disobedience. Alright. Alright. I mean, they want to get revenge for their homie. Get it. In room number 4.
Nice. A room after my own heart.
A little austere for my taste. There are scratches on the floor. The locker was moved.
Interesting. Son, are you aware a position on Cordona is that of a man astride a three-legged horse? Two legs are manpower and ships. The third, like it or not, is the house of the eagle. Move one and everything will collapse. Dude, it's a three-legged horse. I'm sure it'll collapse anyway. Finally pull up your damn trousers and start behaving like a Ridley. Do not disappoint me. Disappointing your parents? That's my job.
Being the son of a general must be difficult. Rise all the way to the top. Make me proud, son.
Alright. Heyo. Dreaming of our short time together. Jalen, alright.
Two tickets to London. Would have been a very different ending for the corporal's story. That's quite a hefty sum. Enough to start a new life.
Alright, now... Let's see. Got that, we've got that. Chemical analysis time. Alright, time for me to show how dumb I am. Alright, so I'm going to need... And then... Oh, I got it. All right. That. And then combine these. I'm a genius. All right, scarf is covered in blood. I can use it for a disguise. Okay. I'm gonna wear somebody else's, a dead man's shit. Biggie, that one's so much better than the one the other night, huh? Sign of the Eagle. That's a different case. Okay. Oh, I can't change clothes in a bedroom. I have to do it somewhere public. All right. I mean, you can't. I can't change. What?
Nice affordable
Can I change them now?
clothes. Step right up. Let's pick something that suits you.
Worker's uniform.
Be careful with what you've taken.
All right.
Nice affordable clothes. Step right up.
All right. So we need to go to the old city market.
May I ask you something?
Excuse my ignorance, but I have no idea.
Is this familiar to you?
Yes, yes.
All right.
I can inform you about that.
Thanks, lady. Ottomans say it's the symbol of the House of Hassan, the most revered family in the Old City. Their house stands on the western side of the Old City Market. All right, House of the Eagle is going to be somewhere over here. Oh, literally right here? All right, locked.
You have no business here. Go away.
All right. Sorry, lady. I need to get an outfit. Servants will expect an Ottoman woman wearing this scarf I gave you. I have to look like a Ottoman woman? Okay. Where's the salesperson here?
Nice affordable clothes. Let's pick something that suits you.
You can't say the O word in 2022. Female Ottoman outfit. All right, we're gonna rent that. Headscarf.
Be careful with what you've taken. Another knife in the bill.
Keep walking, stranger.
You're at my house at dawn. Okay.
Who's there? Who's there?
Is there a way to pass time?
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, Mom. I can't help you.
All right. The entrance with no eagle over. Oh, okay. Sorry, lady.
You are expected. Quickly, come in.
My love, oh, I'm so... Who are you? Where's Mark? Answer me or I'll call for help.
You will do no such thing, Jalen. We both know it.
How do you know my name? And why are you wearing this scarf? What has happened?
A flood of questions, but I only have one answer. Mark Ridley is dead.
No, this cannot be. You're lying. Tell me you're lying.
Keep your voice down, miss. I don't have time for a lady's hysterics. Mark has been murdered, and I believe that the murderer is part of this house.
No, it was a secret. We were meeting. How could anyone find out?
The truth always comes out one way or another, but enough of this. Tell me, have you seen anything suspicious here?
No, I heard the servants talking about blood near the main entrance, but I didn't think... This is too much for me. I can't.
Why did you have to be so mean to her?
I wasn't mean. Now is not the time for pity.
Right.
Is that you or your reptilian brain talking?
Sherlock Holmes is a reptilian like Obama? Where's the main entrance? Oh, there we go.
A bloody trail. Let's see where it leads. Pile of fresh clothes. How convenient. All soaked in blood. Well, a fresh shirt is as good a lead as any.
So, think you can identify the killer on the first try?
Huh. Do you doubt me?
All right. Identify the killer on the first try. Okay. Fresh clothes. Alright, so 2 missable trophies take place during the conversation with the guy. Confront him, accused, must pick the 3 correct accusations. And I have to arrest you. Okay. Or one of them works towards another. Okay. Wounded, alright. Consumed by guilt or stress. It's me. Lives, okay. Oozing through the bandage. Kukri's mission, missing mission. On edge.
What are you staring at, you crazy woman?
So, here you are. The wounded eagle in its eyrie.
What the hell? An Englishman here? Why are you wearing a dress?
I understand your confusion. It's been a turbulent day, hasn't it?
Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
It's kind of like John Turturro.
Indeed I do. You are the proud son of this house. Proud, but wounded. You keep it well hidden, but you're far too nervous to think straight. So please let me explain while you catch your breath.
I am Osai, son of Hassan. You are on my father's property, and yes, you had better start being convincing.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have every reason to believe that you were involved in the murder of Mark Ridley.
Are you accusing me?
All right. Victim profile.
That's right, I am. I recovered the murder weapon. It bears an eagle crest, the same crest that is so proudly displayed within your house.
And a proud house we are. My father speaks for all Ottomans on this island, remember that.
Regrettably, I failed to detect much pride in the callow way you ambushed the corporal. It couldn't have been very comfortable for you inside that chest, waiting to catch the corporal off guard. Couldn't you find a better place to hide?
You're a fine one to talk of tactics. You're dressed as a woman.
If you'll pardon the metaphor, he was a fishbone that became lodged in your throat. You had a strong motive to see him dead.
And then, he's worried someone's going to find out.
At the heart of this crime is a woman, Jalen. I wonder who she might be to you. Your wife? Unlikely. Your
Enough! Don't you dare
Oh,
say
it's
a word
a
about
honor
my sister.
killing, basically.
It was he who led her to sin. That son of a dog, Mark Ridley. He spat on our traditions and brought shame to our family. His father promised us peace, but I knew how it would be. You feed the crow, it tears your eyes out.
So you risked the peace to right your honor.
I had no other choice. Not that you'd understand, Brit.
Azai, you are under arrest for the murder of Mark Ridley. You'll have to come with me now.
First you sneak into my house, and now this? We'll put you down like the rabid dog you are.
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month.
He's only going to serve a month in jail? What the hell?
I will end you. I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
All right. Oh, there we go.
No more crime for you until next month.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I will end you. I'm coming.
It's you.
Don't cry. The snuff's ready.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Liar, liar, spine's on fire.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready. Time to knock. I thought we were against murder.
Oh, what? Thought I shot his little glasses off.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Thomas J. Yeah, he can't see
It's
without his
time
glasses.
for you to go to prison, Azai. Come with me, and let's do so peacefully this time.
You'll regret this, Brit.
All right. Let's get regular clothes on. All right, so we need to go to and tell Emilio Estevez what happened.
Mr. Holmes, I am in no position to reprimand you, but you should know that your unwarranted intervention will cost us dearly.
I did what I had to do. The killer was brought to justice.
I didn't expect you to be so narrow-minded. You have undermined your brother's efforts, and now we will have to face the consequences.
Such is the price of law and order, Mr. Estevo. Everyone must be held accountable for their actions.
Law and order? You are clearly oblivious of the bigger picture, Mr. Holmes. There is no point in us discussing it further. I bid you good day.
You did everything right, Sherry, no matter what Mycroft or his henchmen will say.
Alright. We're gonna need to go outside.
Did you hear Basilio Copello is in jail?
Alright. Man was found dead inside a safe in the store, the security store. Okay.
In the police. Let's pretend to be cops, eh? We can just stand around and look confused.
Alright, let's see. Take a look at our so we can do the Iron Coffin, the Cordona stories. I mean, it's the Iron Coffin. He's in the store, then that would, or in the jail here. Okay, so I need to put on police uniform and hat. I look like such a dickhead wearing this shit. Oh my god. Alright, and I have to tell, or I have to not let them know that I'm not a cop. Alright, so just in case I fuck this up, let's go ahead and save.
What a long day.
How many cells do they have?
May I ask you something? Oh, I don't know about that. Ask one of the others. Are you able to help me? Unfortunately, my casebook is empty on this.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
That guy looks rich.
Excuse me, but are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
I'm an honorable cop, alright, but I'm a liar.
You're a suspect, sir, but not yet a criminal. I shan't treat you as such. Your case is refreshingly unusual, and I wish to get to the bottom of it.
Manners and enthusiasm. Huh. May you go far, young man. What can I help you with?
Focused. Dude, is Chris doing writing for video games now? Fresh and fashionable. Recent trauma to his knuckles. But what about his tails? Ring is tight on the finger.
You are surprisingly composed for a man accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
Much how you endure that injured hand. Those bruises look painful, but you seem barely aware of it. Were you attacked?
No. A minor accident, nothing more. My heady days as a man out to prove his valor are far behind me. I now know that to succeed in life, one must stay calm and plan ahead. The world will turn your way eventually. And if it does not, then one must persuade it so.
Please, tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
And I take it this wasn't normal?
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit. The rest of the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the victim. Is there history between you?
Surely you jest. That man and I have never met, and never would, unless he became the first deity in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
You must be new to Cordona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy, generations ago, the deities tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but there has been bad blood ever since.
And does that blood flow in you too?
I told you, sir, it's an old story.
Am I crazy, or did the character models look like
portends worse to come?
From the same engine as Sniper Elite?
I'd like to inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection, but if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Capello invention.
A coffin that locks itself. Marvelous indeed. Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes 12 times a day for 12 years. I do not recall.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you.
My
I will
wife.
endeavour to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
All right. Alright, we need to go find his wife.
Mrs. Capello, please wait in the office. The inspector will be here soon.
Where is she?
You must be the inspector.
Would you be Augusta Capello?
Must I really repeat myself to every baby-faced man in uniform that strides in?
Forgive me, I am not the inspector, but I am working on your husband's case.
Then I have nothing to say to you. Come back with the inspector in charge so that we may dispense with the endless repetition.
Used laudanum recently, okay. Parting gift from 1875. A song by Bowling for Soup? Right. I would say shocked.
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who appreciates it.
Much as I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Basilio tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I could help you, but, I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
Were you familiar with the deceased man found in the safe?
No, I did not know him, nor can I conceive of how the poor soul ended up there.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
Alright. Billy Lloyd, who should be at the office on Adler Street in Scaladio. Alright. Let's go to Scaladio. Okay.
He's even been putting up posters, poor man. Losing it may be the death of him. He's even been putting up posters, poor man.
Alright, let's try that again.
He's even been putting up...
Alright. So, Adler Street. Oh, like Irene Adler. The east of St. Clement's Cathedral in Scaladio. There's one of the posters. The east of the cathedral. All right. Here we go.
Hello there.
Ill-fitting pants, wonky nose, and hair that appears to have been cut by your own hand. You must be Billy Lloyd.
Oh, it's you! I knew you'd come.
You did?
You're Mirko Gallia, the best investigative journalist on Cordona. I'm a fan of your work.
Alas, you're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes, and your employer...
Oh, of course. Discretion. I'm sorry. I doubt the policeman upstairs heard me, though, so your secret is safe with me, Sherlock.
Mr. Capello told me you were present during the burglary and scared the criminal off the property?
There, you should have seen it. As soon as the burglars saw me, they went white as death. Ran out the back door of the office. I heard a thud and cat shrieks, so I think they went over the railing and into the bushes out back. Clearly, my reputation precedes me. Mr. Capello was so proud.
You're a guard, but you didn't give chase.
Well, by the time I made it outside, they were miles away. So I went back to help Mrs. Capello. That kind of gentlemanly courtesy is why I'm so well regarded round these parts.
What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, mid-20s, a huge scar across the right cheek going from the eye. Short hair. She didn't look like a ghost.
Female thief. Oh.
Corporeal.
Hold on. She? You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
Why did you assume it was a man? It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious young women are out there pursuing a career, and I, for one, encourage it.
Yes, yes, spare me the sermon. When did the burglary happen?
Oh, after 10 in the
Saying women
evening.
can't do
I
crime.
was just talking to Mrs. Capello.
Does she normally work this late?
No, it's the first time it happened. But usually I'm alone at night. I was explaining to Mrs. Capello how drinking water every 3 hours can help with digestion, when she excused herself and went back upstairs. Then there was a scream, and I ran up to the office, and...
I know what happened next, thank you. What about last evening? Do you have any more details about the break-in?
Of course. I write down everything that happens during my watch. Take a look.
Fastidious in its mundanity, but I will make of it what I can. I must go and inspect the crime scene. If I have further questions, Mr. Lloyd, I will find you.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be able to keep away.
Right.
All right.
Strength, security, peace of mind. Tacky.
Well, you know, that's your opinion, good sir.
Go to all the safes in the office is the same, right?
The best on the market. You can wallop them, you can burn them. Nothing will work.
I bet he tested that himself.
Clear indications of blunt trauma, possibly inflicted before the victim was in the safe.
Foaming at the mouth.
Bulging veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth. Bruises, torn nails, bleeding was severe and continued at length. Clothes are not fully buttoned. Was the victim dressing or undressing? Blood on the safe door could have been left by the victim. What a rotten way to die.
Yeah, what a shame.
The bottle is half empty.
Or half full, depending on how you think about the world.
A wine, well enjoyed.
Hey, yo.
Recently used, but why would it be here?
Note. Do not have the time today for a chat because of my important client meeting, but I'm concerned about your desire to work such late hours. You seemed happy about it, which is why I did not bring it up previously. Perhaps it is best that we have a conversation. Alright.
Two theatre tickets for Shakespeare's Othello. The performance is tomorrow.
Huh, have to respect the classics.
A concert programme from 7 years ago. An Augusta La Duca is listed as a harpist in the orchestra.
All right. Heir to the Deddy family returns home. Alright, so it's Family Feud. Hatfields and Coys kind of shit. Alright. Boca al Lupo? God we trust? Is that? No. Boca's mouth. I don't know. Continuing with the detective from several weeks ago, and second 2 dates labeled with the safe.
He clearly needs a better work-life balance.
Don't we all?
Well-organised workplace?
Mr. Capello is the best.
Okay, this chap is seriously creepy.
Oh, easy. Chemical analysis time. Issue -6 and 5. There, alright, and then we need to get 2 and a 2. Um. Delete that. Delete that. If we do okay, so this would be -4. And um uh negative, okay. So we would do 2. Right. Delete that. Um. Let's see. Have -2? Let me get that. Let's reset everything. Okay. Probably overthinking it again. All right. I'm gonna put that there. Then we're gonna need to move. So -4 to 5. Let's go. -4 and then no. Math is my greatest enemy, chat. Um, I do. It 3. Okay, I think I got it. Yep. All right. So we're gonna need that and that. That's, and then combine that in here. There we go. Smartest man alive. Easy clap. All right.
Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
Well, there is the rule of threes. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
of you talking
without air. I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, very enlightening, Mr. Lloyd, thank you. Do you know whose keys these are?
Probably Mr. Capello's. Police took him so suddenly. I have the same set, but it's more efficient. has fewer keys.
So you don't have access to the entire office?
No. Only Mr. and Mrs. Capello have the key to the back door.
Do you know anything about these entries?
No. But Mr. Capello is so well organised. I use a different method. Very popular among the Buddhist monks. You create an attic in your mind and...
I'm familiar. Keep it tidy, put only necessary information in, remove unnecessary information regularly.
What? No, it's called an attic. You just stuff it with everything. You never know what might prove helpful someday.
That is profoundly upsetting.
Oh, actually, no.
Do you know what this note might be about?
I cannot presume to know another's mind, of course, but I think Mr. and Mrs. Capello have been having some familial difficulties, probably due to their lack of children. One of my oldest friends helps couples with their relationship troubles, and he always says...
You don't have to continue.
Oh, well, he says that to me as well, but I'm perfectly happy to.
No, I insist.
The relationship's lagging, that you should be shagging. I think that's what the phrase is.
Oh, actually, no.
Is this code memo still valid?
Oh, yes. It's the same combination code everywhere. It corresponds to Mrs. Capello's birthday, actually. In fact,
that's nice.
During this year's celebration, I was allowed a sip of champagne. That's when I had to dry my trousers, and then I had to...
Okay, thank you, Billy.
I don't know.
What can you tell me about Mr. Capello?
He's a good employer, but very focused on work, and very serious about security, of course, since he employed a night watch of my caliber. Not everyone appreciates his strict business approach, though. Store clerks don't seem to last long in the office.
Good to know.
I don't know.
Have you noticed anything different about Mrs. Capello recently?
Not really. She talks to me more when I start my shift. Probably because of the 100 Best Curry Recipes book I'm reading. Oh, and we've been running out of paper a lot lately, so she often sends me out to buy more for her. She's very particular about the paper we use. Only one store on the island stocks it, and it's on the other side of the town. But I'm really fast.
Interesting, thank you.
Just taking notes and drawing a dog.
I'm going to catch the criminal myself. But later.
All right. Gibbies. DDDA, this needs a railing too.
The letter F is inscribed within a 4-leaf clover pattern. Passe muraille. Walk through walls in French. Our thief seems rather arrogant. A comprehensive set of lockpicks, recently cleaned with no fresh scratches.
All right. So we have our idea of the criminal. Now we need to go to the police station. Look through the archives, I guess. Oop. All right. Crimes. Property crime, because thief. Evidence. And then districts. Okay. These with the Backyard Boys. Are they like the Backstreet Boys cover band or something? Right, she's had this since she was 18.
Maybe it would be wise to take a look around outside before we enter. Just a thought.
All right. Okay. Central Miner's End. I don't want to go to Miner Ends. That'd be encroaching on Drake and R. Kelly's territory. Too soon? Miner's End. Play Street. All right. Map. Okay. Oops, sorry. I'm a police officer. Get out of my way. Let me look at the map here. Bay Street goes quite a ways.
Look who's here.
Love how he doesn't run out of stamina. That's a nice little touch.
Other gangs are planning an attack on the back.
Alright. Due to the botched robbery, I believe that another gang set them up and they're going to attack soon. Hype, the limping information broker the gang is calling in as beggar informants. Alright. Thinning the ranks. This is to get a missable achievement here. Alright, so I'm going to need to get beggar clothes. Like there's clothing market over here-ish.
مرحبا.
Buy some clothes. Step right up.
All right, we're gonna get a beggar's outfit. Vagabond rags probably is the thing. All right, we need an eye bandage. Oh, I have to buy that. All right. Facial hair. Okay, and then black eye makeup. All right. We need
Bring
to
it
go.
back in one piece, or you'll have to buy it.
Right.
Hot clothes will be worn well. Take my word.
Pipe can be found in the marketplace in Central Miners and on Market Road. Right, bandit standing left of the cheap antique trader. Okay.
Despite being used, these goods are still fine. Take a look.
All right. Oh, it's this guy.
Hello, mister. I've got some information for you. Heard you were asking.
Have you now? Well, let's hear it.
So the bandits, right? Not coming. Bigger fish to fry, they say. Bigger worries.
Interesting. Are you absolutely sure?
Heard it with my own ears. Lord is my witness.
Oh, good. Here you go. Buy yourself something nice. Might I suggest soap?
Oh, so we're cosplaying
thank
as
you,
Lightspeed?
mister, thank you. What a simpleton.
Supposed to be Philip from London. Good impression.
All right. I can't change clothes here. That'd be uncouth. All right. Police outfit back on. All right. All right, Felicia. And now we need to go to Backyard Boys. Big green main gate is what I need to go in.
The worst clothes at the best price. Extra! Extra! Look at what you've done! Criminal Luca
Oh, big green gate. Looked like a big green gate.
I'm coming for you.
All right.
I'm coming for you.
Right in your trousers, my guy.
No more crime for you until next month. Too simple.
The snuff's ready. Can overcome the brute now.
No more crime for you until next month.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, don't cry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Dodge this.
No more.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Not that easy.
Oh, it's because he's got that on.
I'm coming for you.
I guess there's a guy that spawned behind me that's shooting. Yep.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Dude, homie's got tons of pots and pans on him.
Oh, you killed him.
Oops. Well, I tried to go for to knock it off.
Okay, okay, I give up. I give up.
All right.
And here we are, Miss Sevigny. A place where we can talk about all your recent activities. We have a nice profile on you, you know.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Is there nothing you didn't do, Miss Sevigny? Thieve for the gang, break into the Armor Capello office, kill Niccolo Detti?
What? Kill? I didn't kill nobody. No, how?
So you admit the rest. I suppose you won't mind explaining some things to me then.
Lockpick in the necklace. Classic. Cats from outside the safe place.
You were in the Armor Capello office yesterday evening, Miss Sevigny. The same place that Niccolo Detti was found dead today. What happened?
How would you know? You can't prove anything?
It's written all over you, Miss Sevigny. I presume you did not intend your evening to end with a fall over the railing and a fracas with felines? Need I continue?
Zut alors! It was just a job, nothing else. I was asked to come. Here, see for yourself. I don't know who hired me, but I think they wanted to pin the crime on me. Poor Niccolo.
When were you offered this job?
Ah, mon Dieu. I don't remember precisely. I think the letter arrived around 9:30 in the evening. It sounded tricky, but the money was good.
And you arrived at the office?
Perhaps 45 minutes later? I am very good, sir. I was in and out in 5 minutes.
I don't like lies.
No, wait. Okay. It took 15 minutes. All right? Still impressive, no?
You knew Mr. Detti, how?
Niccolo and I grew up together. I hadn't seen him in years, then ran into him on the street, smiling with some lovely lady on his arm.
And that was the last time you saw him alive?
Well, until I found him dead yesterday. That same woman was there, too. It can't be coincidence.
You saw a woman in the office?
Mm-hmm. She started screaming, so I slammed the safe door and ran when I saw a guard coming.
Your thieving days may well be over, Miss Sevigny. Until this matter is resolved, you will remain here. Good day.
All right. Now we need to go talk to the wife. That's not the way out. All right.
What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
Who? What are you talking about?
Madam, please, a young woman dedicated to her music and an enthusiastic artist. Your marriage to Basilio could not have offered all you needed. And then about 6 months ago, you met Niccolo Detti. There was a spark, you started to see each other. It brought passion back into your life.
How could you?
But your tryst didn't go unnoticed. Felicia Sevigny spotted you with Niccolo, but rather than cease your affair, you took care to avoid the public eye. You started working with your husband at the office and met your lover there in the evening after Basilio departed. Billy would not notice, and you hoped neither would your husband. Do I have this right so far?
Yes. I love Basilio, I truly do. But his first passion is his work. I respect that, but it left me adrift. Niccolo. Oh, sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed. If he had had any other name, I would have talked to Basilio. But he was a Detti.
And your husband suspected something.
I think he did. He asked questions. Billy's schedule was moved forwards. Yes, he suspected.
And thus we arrive at the heart of the matter. How did Mr. Detti end up deceased in the safe?
Well, his name's Detti, so he was dead.
I do not know.
Madam?
I don't know anything about his death.
Are you sure this is how you wish to proceed?
It is the truth. Please, just leave me be.
All right. All right, there's that missable achievement.
It is a shame it has come to this, but it is patently obvious that you are responsible for Niccolo Detti's death.
How dare you? I wouldn't want him to.
I see you need some persuasion. I know that Niccolo Detti went to the office to meet you.
All right, so we need to get letter to Felicia is the second one. Business affair. There we go.
It was a midnight tryst. Niccolo would visit the office once Basilio left, but this time he returned. So you hid Niccolo in the safe. A foolish move.
I didn't know the code had changed. It was the only choice. I couldn't let him be found. I loved him.
Really? You could have saved his life by simply speaking with your husband, but you sought to free him another way.
Alright, letter to Felicia.
To free Mr. Detty, you hired Felicia Sevigny, a petty burglar, to crack the safe, and as a result, you killed your lover.
No. It's because the combination had changed. It is not my fault.
You are splitting hairs, Mrs. Capello. The fact remains you chose to risk Nicolo's life rather than call your husband. And I know why.
And then... lawyer's letter.
You were afraid how it would affect the reputation of the Capellos, and you feared what your husband would do as a consequence.
He's a good man, but he cares about his business, about the family. It would have destroyed him.
And now he's accused of murder, Mrs. Capello. How considerate of you.
Mio Dio, how did this all happen?
Alright, you are guilty, lady.
Despite your best intentions, Mrs. Capello, I believe you are to blame for this sorry affair, not Basilio.
I think you're right, sir. Basilio, he does not deserve this. None of this.
It is not my place to decide what is deserved, but perhaps you now know what to say to the inspector.
I do.
Good day, madam.
I don't think Mrs. Capello did this on purpose.
Alright, so that counts
I would have let her
towards
go.
another achievement. Making accusations, so there's another case that we'll have to do to finish that one off. Got my goofy hat. Alright.
This area is restricted.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a save. Alright. Well, that's where we'll end for tonight, chat. Be back at it tomorrow. YouTube, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in part 5.